Georgia Tech and Georgia, man.
DC, if you're in the comments now, I need to see how you said that Georgia Tech was gonna beat us by 40.
I ain't gonna lie, DC.
Now look though. We didn't play our best ball in that game either. Just to clarify, first.
Right. I know.
But if you thought that Georgia Tech was gonna beat us by 40, you out of your right mind. That's all I gotta say first.
Don't worry, guys. He called me after that. He said he was trolling.
Come on.
Hey, I'm on your side. I know he was trolling. I'm on your side. I really think how the way they was rolling that game would have been more competitive. But they went on a bad slate for these last couple of games, and I'm like,
yeah,
man, I need a mini documentary series to figure out what the hell happened to Georgia Tech within these last 3 games. I mean, we could say that, they got figured out, they did this and that. I don't know. I need a film analysis. I need interviews. I need player sound effects. I need coaches who might look for another team after this season to spill the beans. I need all that. Because what the hell happened?
Now, look, like I said, Haynes King is, as much as I've slandered him last year and stuff like that, he is a Georgia Tech system QB. So, that being said, doggone, he's good for that system. So,
the system didn't change within the last game. They were still scoring points.
That's what I'm saying.
Really.
That's what I'm saying. They're a good team. Not to say anything less than, right? But again, I don't know what was just going on with the team, with that team. These last 3 games, really 4, like the Boston College game too.
I told y'all, man. I it's kind of hard to say nobody figured them out. In a way, Georgia Tech, most of their games have been close. They might have had a couple blowouts this year, but if I'm looking at, let me see, 16-9. I mean, Pitt blew them out, of course. 36-34 at Boston College. NC State 48-36. Duke it was okay. Wake Forest was a close one. Of course, with Clemson. You know what I'm saying? So it was. They had some games where they looked so dominant. Then they had some games that's like,
Yeah, and like I said, they are good. Like they really, like, they gave us challenges. Not to say that they didn't give us a challenge, right? But that game could have been changed a lot more if they gave Nate and the other running back the ball way more. Cause the whole game before we stopped running the ball like that they was killing them. At one point, Nate Frazier was,
So Nate had 16 carries, 113, and McCray had 13 carries, 52. So you saying around that 25 range for
they
Frazier?
Had at least 25, and the other one had at least like 20 or 18. You know, I felt like then we would have been able to like dominate the game, but see, we were trying to rely on Gunner too much. And Gunner only had 70 yards, I think, passing in a pick.
Yeah, he did.
A touchdown.
Yeah, he did in the tutty. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was relying on him so much. He got slammed in the game. Like, he got slammed. You know what I'm saying? So, as we go into I'm not trying to go too far ahead, but I'll say this. Like, we got to make better decisions. If we're dominating somebody from jump by running the ball, then use your running backs to lead you to the game. Now, it might be a game managing situation for Gunner, but we know if we need Gunner, like he can do something for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, again, my Bobo with these play calls and stuff like that. I'm not slandering him when I say this, but he doesn't think about the weaknesses that some of those teams had and doesn't use it against them.
Yeah.
Again, Georgia Tech didn't have really anything going on. We had 150-some yards of offense in the first half.
Yeah.
And then I think the second half was just like either 70 or 80.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, just give your best playmakers the ball. Nate Frazier has been playing good the last 4 games.
Oh, yeah, he a dog.
Of course, our running backs been playing good, in general. Gunner is a good QB, but he has to not – we can't just be relying on him every game. especially in a game that we're defeating them by running the ball.
Yeah.
And then I'll just keep this short because I don't want to talk too much about my team. But Georgia defensively has shown up at the right time. They have shown up at the right time. They haven't really
Y'all,
played bad. They haven't really played bad since the I think the Ole Miss game. Really,
yeah, I
like
agree on that. Since the
they
Ole
haven't
Miss
really
game, that
played
defense
bad.
is locked in.
So that being said, man, the defense showed up at the right time. Now we just got to make some adjustments. CJ, he's been hurt. He came in, he played a little bit, but we just got to get ready for games like this, and we again just use the advantages that's with you against the teams that's not having those advantages. That's
I
all.
got you.
That's all I'm just saying about that one.
Respect. No respect. OG, anything you got to say about that game?
Nothing too much, man. I just didn't. I mean, shit. I mean, I was just standing there, didn't real. I was just surprised how flat Georgia Tech's offense just looked.
Yeah.
That was the main takeaway I gave for that. I mean, to me, I feel like, mind you, I think Georgia's defense has been playing better than they had the last couple of weeks, but I feel like Georgia Tech's capable of having a flat performance like that against anybody. I don't know. They just don't seem like, especially Haynes King body language. They just don't seem like the same team anymore.
Yeah, man.
Does Haynes look hurt to you? Did you notice that?
Possibly. I ain't really paid attention. I'm just possibly
I say he banged up. If not hurt, he definitely banged up, bro. I
banged
mean,
up. Yeah.
them boys hitting him out there. I'm not saying he can't take a hit, but shoot.
Nah, that's why they kind of stopped running using him in a run game earlier in the season. Like they were earlier in the season. It probably did, like you said, like Rose said, banged up.
Yeah, but can't put that on that all around good team win for Georgia. Of course, you got to be um, adjusting to the game is what your play callers got to do. Of course, as you said, that run game was popping. Stick with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Nate Frazier had 100 plus on that day, and McCray had half of 100, so they was killing it out there with that 1-2 punch. But how we feel about Bama? Y'all got to see him again.
I think I mean the thing is Bama's been
Well, I want to say
They've
this.
been playing on the.
they've been
Ah.
but
Hey,
remember
boys.
but remember I mean this last thing I'll say because we'll talk about it later. They're still Bama. So we're not.
Sure.
I'm not gonna talk trash as I was. I should have had DC on this podcast, but I'm not gonna talk trash as like right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've already experienced like from last time. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just trying to rely on being biased about my team, but it's still Bama 1 and 2. We got to see what we can do because either way. If they win somehow, some way, it might be another chance that we might play them again in the playoffs. So
Golly, bro, this
just
college
like-
football playoff is crazy.
it's kind of crazy.
Like y'all gonna see each other damn near 3 times, bro. Like this is crazy, bro.
And that's if they win this game. So
Yeah.
let's as OG, let's slow it down, real.
Nah, of course. I'm just saying hypothetically, it could be. It's the fact that it's even a possibility is crazy. But yeah, shout out to Georgia. Hard fought win. They own their state.